Mayhem News Live, and this is the Man in Black, aka Timmy Oblivious. I just want to let you know, or I want you to see where I'm calling from, what I'm doing this video in. Me and my wife needed a new vehicle. Yeah, pretty much. We've been buying our vehicles with cash, just walking in, getting, you know, $5,000 or $6,000, $7,000 here and there. We decided it was time, and if you want to know, I'm picking up something at Best Buy, so I got waiting for them to get here. But we ended up getting this. This was like an early Christmas present for us. This was a GMC Sierra 2016 4x4 SLE. Of course, it's got all the rings, the bells and whistles. But I'll be honest, I've been happy with it so far. You can see that it's rather spacious. It is a crew cab, so it has the full cab. It has the electric window at the back. It has the defrosting window. We haven't got the cover on it yet. I've got to go get that put on. Got to get my running boards put on. But yeah. And I'll add a video. I'll link two videos together to show you the outside. But you can kind of see what the instrument panel looks like. You can pretty much tell what your tell how much your mileage is. You can go back up here and see what your tire pressure is, which varies depending on what you're doing. It has an analog speedometer, but I kind of like the fact that it has the digital, and like when you set the cruise, it actually tells you what you're setting it at, so there's no guess. We got it yesterday. I just want to give a shout out to Lynch Superstore in Burlington, Wisconsin. Julian and the salesman and their whole team just knocked it out of the park. It is 4-wheel drive. It does have the on the fly, so at 35 miles an hour you can still change. You drop to that speed to change it. It has a lot of bells and whistles. I did not get the navigation because navigation costs like $2,000. So I will continue with this video later, just as soon as we can get there, and I'll add some stuff to it. Now we're back. I'll show you some of the features. As I said before, this is the 2016 crew cab GMC Sierra 4x4. As you can see, the dash, it's got a pretty good setup. Now I was going to get like I said, I was going to get the navigation, but it was going to cost $2,000 to have this whole section taken out and put the one in. It's got the navigational controls and the antenna and all that. And I don't know about you, but you can get a Garland for $99. So I just told them, nah, which dropped the price of the truck. So you know, but you can make phone calls. You can hook up different phone calls. You can see contacts on your phone. And the truck itself actually has a contact list that's assigned to your phone. But like I said, you got the phone, you got the audio. You can go back to there. You can listen to Pandora, which with their some of their comments about military. I don't listen to Pandora, but if you get a text message, it'll pop up on the screen. And when I say screen, it pops up on this middle screen here. And it gives you an option through this button here, these buttons here, to read it, to have it read out loud. You can also have pre-responses. In other words, if somebody calls, you say, well, I'm driving, you can just hit the button and it'll send it. Like I said, we got OnStar. We got 6 months of OnStar as part of the price. Now, I don't know if I'll continue OnStar. They do have some pretty good packages, but I suggest you get with your dealer if you're going to do that because they can get it cheaper. It does have a 4G Wi-Fi, and we got for 3 months we got 3 gigs. Now, what I'm going to use that for, since I have so much on my phone, is if we're going on a trip, you know, you can call OnStar by hitting the little blue button and telling them, hey, I want to add 3 or 4 gigs to my Wi-Fi. That way my son can use his tablet, you know, while we're driving, especially if we're going to go on a long trip. It has the double. This one opens and that one locks, and then there's the regular one at the bottom. It does have I'll show you here. You can shift it into reverse. It does have the backup cameras. It does show you the wheels, what the wheels look like. You know, that represents the how the wheels look are in correlation with the camera. It's got a lot of settings. You can also use projection. You can actually hook your phone. That way you can use Google Maps if you want. You can, you know, do that way. It's a way of putting in GPS on here. Now, you do have the OnStar navigation. You could literally call them and give them an address, and they will download GPS into the system. But if you were on a long trip, now it does not have the Bose speakers, which doesn't really mean nothing to me anyway. But it's got plenty of presets, that's for sure. Sound system works pretty good.
Today's hit country, your all-time favorite on your home in the country.
We do get XM radio for basically it's about I think it's 3 months of XM or 6 months. It could be 6 months. I can't remember. But yeah, it's got some really decent features. My son was extremely pleased. So if you are in the Wisconsin area, anywhere from Madison would be a pretty good drive to Burlington, but trust me, it's worth going to Lynch. And if you want to find them online, it is Lynch Superstore. Let's see here. It's 1-800-635-2550, and I'll give them a shout out. They did us really, really good. But that's it. I'll be doing some more review videos once I get everything installed. So talk to you later. It's been Mayhem News Live, and we've been doing a review of the GMC Sierra that we just got, the 2016, and I am the Man in Black, aka T-Mill Bliss. And we're